This segment brought to you by the Western Kansas Wildlife Travel Center in Oakley.
A couple of weeks ago, I had a speaking engagement in St. Louis. I took a morning stroll along the tree-lined streets of my friend's neighborhood as the squirrels were scrambling across the street and along the fence tops, up and down the trees, grabbing acorns to store. Yes, lots of squirrels. Gray squirrels. Upon moving to Kansas many moons ago, I was startled to see red and brown squirrels in the park, and I asked about them, only to be informed that they were normal. I am not sure exactly where the east-west dividing line is, but there is one. And on the east side, the squirrels are gray, and on the west side, they are reddish-brown. But Kansas had one more squirrely surprise. Black squirrels. Yes, in one lovely Kansas town, the squirrels are black as coal, black as night, black as pitch. Well, you get the picture.
Squirrels. They may be entertaining and they may be a nuisance nesting in the eaves of your house, but in Marysville the squirrel is revered and even has its own festival. But these are not the ordinary brown or gray squirrels running through most of our yards. These squirrels are black, black as night, black as coal, black as the heart of the Wicked Witch herself. In 1972, the governing body of Marysville passed legislation protecting the black squirrel and making it the official town mascot. It has the freedom to trespass on all city property, immunity from traffic regulations, and the first pick of all walnuts growing within the city. Entering Marysville from any direction, there are signs proclaiming, "Marysville, Black Squirrel City." Be on the lookout when driving around town, for the black squirrel has the right-of-way on all the streets, alleys, and railroad crossings. The fine is $25 for harming one. The exclusive profusion of black squirrels in Marysville is a curious phenomenon. The most likely explanation involves a traveling carnival which passed through town in the 1920s and stayed for a few days in the city's park. Among the carnival exhibits was a cage full of black squirrels. One night a child opened the cage and the squirrels escaped. Since then, the squirrels have increased their ranks. About one-fifth of Marysville's squirrel population is now black. Whatever the reason for their presence in Marysville, residents and passers-by seem to love them. Many residents have squirrel boxes attached to their trees, fence posts, and porches. The community thinks they are beautiful, and some think they bring good luck. One of the best places to look for black squirrels is in the city park. These little bundles of energy are most active just after dawn and in the late afternoon. Their highways are the power lines that run through the town. They can cover a lot of territory safely by running over these lines, stopping at favorite trees here and there. They love to sleep and sun themselves on high branches during the day, but often come to earth to forage in the shade. This is the perfect day. Pack a picnic lunch and drive very slowly once you reach the city limits. Lay your blanket in the Marysville City Park and then sit back munching your sandwich and watching the black squirrels at play. Welcome to Western Kansas Wildlife Travel Center, right here in Oakley, Kansas on I-70 at exit 76. I-70, after all, is America's Main Street, and we're right here on Main Street for you. Now that I'm an Oakley resident, I still come in almost every day, and I sit and listen to the conversations of the people around me. You know, the guys who are talking about the big elk they just bagged, or the folks who are taking their kid to college for the first time. People just traveling up and down the highway. Real people, just like you and me. And they find just what I find here, real people to serve them. There's history, there's scenery. We hope you'll stop and see us soon. Welcome to Oakley.